any upcoming Nets home games. Single game tickets and ticket packages are still available online.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Greetings, everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this. Happy Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup in the NBA here on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Chicago Bulls. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And the injury report for both teams, players who will not be available tonight.
And here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
And we've got our NBA Fright Night. Halloween, Greg. How about this? Some people love to go to the haunted houses. Some people like to stay home and give out candy. What about you?
Yeah, well, sometimes we've got to watch some haunted games, right? And some of these teams right now are playing some scary basketball.
A look at the Bulls. Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
It's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Jet.
Oh, goodness, man.
My goodness. That dunk from MP is usually what you see on the blacktop.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Reeves outside. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. From outside, off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Giddey finds MP. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 6 points for MP.
I like how MP picks his spot on offense. Terrific decision there by him.
Reeves in the corner. Pass to Wolf. His three-pointers off the mark.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
And RJ, played 7 seasons in this uniform, the most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
Reeves right side to the inside. Outside for Thomas. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
And Thomas is a very efficient shooter from those corners.
Here's Giddey. Here's Jackson, and he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 8 points.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Thomas against Poole. Pass to Reeves. The Nets working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wolf. No good from outside.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession.
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Warriors was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Chicago making some changes. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. Number 1, the Bulls.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Here's 32 left to play in the first. The Nets making a switch here. Reeves is checked in, and a change for the Bulls. MP's checked in for Williams. Here's Saraf. No good on the quick three. For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Lakers.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
Pass to Elliott. Powell, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. The Bulls leading by 6. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Reeves against Mitchell. Here's Reeves. Pass to Rose. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's Chicago leading by 6. Live from Brooklyn, New York. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Elliott is out there with Powell, and it's Rose. Then it's Saraf, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The Bulls leading by 9 to the paint. Strong finish inside from MP.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Three-pointer on the way. Elliott the bucket. Elliott's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GM.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Richmond, who's checked in for Rose. And it's Traoré in for Elliott.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Some changes for Brooklyn. Elliott's checked in for Richmond. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Traoré. Soaring in, it's MP. What a finish.
What a night for MP. He is in the zone. And look, that cylinder must be huge.
Thompson the bounce pass. Got that one. The Bulls lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Elliott.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
To the inside, Vucevic, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Reeves the pass to Elliott. The shot's good. Elliott's got 8.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
MP finds Vucevic. Back to MP. Stolen by Jackson. Tries again. And Vucevic finishes inside. He has 6.
Getting physical on the glass and getting a bucket, that's what Vooch does.
Pass to Elliott. 1:53 left to play here in the second quarter. Saraf can't hit. The Bulls leading by 8. Giddey the pass to Jackson. Vucevic is screen on Thompson. Now here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
How about the vision from an MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Giddey with it. Picked up by Thompson. And MP throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Nets trail by 12. Thompson outside, unloads. He drains the quick shot. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
MP passes to Vucevic. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Reeves in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Reeves has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets. The Bulls shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Buzelis, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Foul for 3, and again, it's Brooklyn with the 3.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And we finished one half of basketball. Bulls lead by 10. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Looking at the Bulls, I love a new season, new faces, new places. Get to watch the rookies develop. Nothing better.
Yeah, it's great. And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Nets.
Where's the intensity?
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. If you look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Jordan Poole is out there with Josh Giddey. And there's Jackson. Then there's Edey. And it's E in at the small forward. Thompson passes to Reeves. Ross sets a screen for Reeves. And the rejection by MP. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Scoreless thus far. Here's Jackson. Oh, get up, MP.
Rocking the rim. MP injecting some energy into his squad.
Thompson passes to Thomas. On the wing, Reeves. Hits it from three-point range. Reeves has got 8 points.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Down low, here's MP. It's deflected. On the wing, Reeves. And it's off from three-point range. The Bulls leading by 12. To the middle, here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Reeves against Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. It's good from long range. Thomas got his second bucket of the night.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D chills him.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Well, when you send them to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Kevin, back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Sarath, he's checked in for Ross. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Thompson outside. They set the screen. Outside Thomas. Pass to Wolf. And the rejection by MP.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team. The Bulls third.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Rose is checked in for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 12. And Thompson kicks to Thomas. 1:41 left in the third. Takes a three. And the Nets another three.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Inside, here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Brooklyn's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting.
Something Reeves has only improved at, making quality passes.
The Bulls leading by 9. In the corner, it's MP. He's feeling it, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Jackson's got 48.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Outside Thomas. Offline with his three. Bulls have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Pass to Rose. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Buzelis. Outside Jackson. It's White on the wing. Back to Jackson. And good. He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the aim.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Thomas. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Thomas got 11.
Dangerous in the mid-range. Thomas isn't uncomfortable with that shot.
The three from MP. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
That's huge, extending the lead going into that fourth.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bulls out front, leading by 14. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We got Rose. Surratt is out there with Traore. Then it's Austin Reed. And it's Powell in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Look, when he's within range, Vooch is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Nets trail by 16. To the paint, here's Reeves. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside, White. Right side, Jackson. Lets it fly from 18. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
To the middle, here's Rose. And the dunk by Rose.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Thompson, he's checked in for Traore. And Chicago also making a switch. Giddey's checked in.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Down low. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Rose. And it's 9 points from Amen Thompson. Here comes MP. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Surratt off target from 3-point range. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Chicago. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Out to the wing. Here's Surratt. Off target with his 3.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Embracing the physicality, MP is unhindered by the aggressive D inside.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Both teams deciding to change it up. Nets trail by 21. Edey with the steal. And MP throws it down.
And make no mistake, Giddey is a skilled passer who knows when and where to put the ball.
Pass to Wolf. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Thomas, no good. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Jackson misses. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Wolf. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Wolf, no good. The Bulls leading by 22. Pass Dewey to the inside. Poole outside. The three from MP. Another bucket. Wow. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
1:31 left in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you'd love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
To the paint. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Thompson. Here's Wolf to end the run. It's rebounded by Giddey. Another one goes. Incredible. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Al.